This is Joe Pugh for the Boxing Voice, once again joined by the Romford Bull, Mr. Johnny Fisher, here at B Superhuman launch day in Upminster. What brings you down here, Johnny?
Hello mate, I hope you're well. We've got the launch day of B Superhuman. I've been coming here since it's been open. I've been using the infrared systems, the hyperbaric chambers, intravenous drips, it's all brilliant. I've got a sponsor in Brentwood called Essex Cryo Wellness, so I do all my cryotherapy training there and all my therapy there. So it's brilliant though, because I've got the use of that and I can kind of use this as well. So it's been brilliant for my recovery, all different types of things that I can use.
Brilliant. And I spoke to you last week at the Ben Whittaker press conference, and you said that your hand been given the all clear.
It's all clear. I've done my first little bits of paddles with Mark today. Listen, I've still got to build it up slowly. It's going to be hard to, it's going to be aches and pains. It's going to be a recovery process like there is with any injury. So I'm in a good place though, and we're ready to build for the next one in the summer.
You was on so much of a run going into your first year of your pro career. How much of a blow was it for you when you got the results back about your hand?
Really wasn't a blow, to be honest, because as you said, 5 fights in a year is a lot of fights to have. So it gave me time to reflect, to recollect, reassess where I am, think about what things I can do differently, because things do go wrong, little things you want to change and alter. It gives you a bit of breathing space. Before I was having one fight, you've got to have a week off, I'm straight back into training. It's that everything settled down, not just his hand, but mentally I've had a rest and I'm ready to go again. I'm hungry, you know.
And obviously we've had a break now. I think it was February since your last fight. That was probably your biggest learning fight by far. You showed a lot of stuff that we haven't seen. The cut didn't help, but does that mean we're going to see a new and improved Johnny Fisher that we're never going to see when you're next back out?
Well, I hope so. I hope with every fight I've showed I can improve. I reckon if I fought in Guaymo on my debut, it would have been a very, very difficult affair. It probably would have been a lot closer. I could have even lost it. Who knows? But hopefully that shows for me, from the first fight to the 5th fight, I've improved. Because to go from fighting the people I was fighting at the beginning, even to that short time to fighting in Guaymo, who's been in there with the top guys, he's been in with Oscar Rivas, he's been in with Victor Forst, he's gone a distance with Rivas, the Bridgerweight world champion. So he's no mug, and to go in there and still win comfortably, although I've had to deal with a few different things, I feel good about that.
And personally for you, are you going to be looking for a couple more fights when you can get back out in the late summer by the end of the year?
I'd love to fight again in the summer, that's the plan anyway, July, August sort of time, so that's good. And then fight again whenever they want, September, October, November, December. I'll fight every month if they want me to.
The rumoured date for AJ Usyk is 23rd of July. Is that a fight night you'd love to be on, a massive heavyweight fight night?
Of course, I'd love to fight on that card, but I want to fight in front of my fans as well. I want to fight, I want to be with people from Romford all over the country that I want them to come and watch. So first and foremost, I want to fight where I can bring my supporters, and it'd be brilliant to fight in London, Manchester, Liverpool, up north, people in Newcastle following me now, even in Cornwall. Anywhere in England would be great.
We've seen your profile grow over the past year. Kind of, we've got the Romford Bull stuff, we've got like the Rise of the Posh Soldier stuff. Your university, it's massive now. But we've kind of seen with Conor Benn recently, he's fought in Liverpool, he's fought in London, he fought in Manchester. Get that tour going to build kind of the Bosch army, if you like.
Exactly, build the Bosch army. Well, my dad's been doing it himself with his personal appearances. It is crazy. I didn't think, like, I'm not being funny, but he gets recognised. We get recognised more when we go to places outside of Romford, outside of London, which is brilliant to see. So it shows that we have really got a national support base as well, which is brilliant. As you said, it means we can go and fight in Birmingham, up in Leeds or wherever. It'd be brilliant to go and do that. So maybe have one in London, and then the next one we can go and fight up north somewhere.
And is it going to be the same kind of opponent as Nguema, or is it going to be a little step up? Because you've had that time out now, it might be just to get some ring rust off.
I'll just fight whoever they tell me to fight, my managers and my promoters. I'll do it. I hope they manage me the right way. I spoke to Barry Hearn and he said we don't have to go too fast with you, because I know that myself. I'm not chasing the big names, because I know I'm not ready for that. But I will be if I manage myself correctly, get the experience I need. I've had a tough testing in Nguema, I've had to come through a few bit of tribulations, but main thing is getting that hand better, and then it will all fall into place.
Definitely. And you've got yourself, Johnny Hedges, Tommy Fletcher, young stable with in the TIBBS gym. Is it a case of in 5-6 years we're really going to see that group push on for titles, and kind of Mark TIBBS could be really dominating the heavier weight divisions?
So there's all boys in there with talent. There's a great team, they all work hard, but as you said, people in 5-6 years' time, who knows where they'll be. But all I know is it's an individual sport, and you've got to do that yourself. It's not like rugby where you can rely on other people, or football. That's the brutal nature of boxing, is no one's going to help you. So you've got to put the effort in yourself, and you've got to dedicate yourself fully.
Last time I spoke to you, Ebony Bridges hadn't won her world title yet. What's it like to have a boost of a world champion in the gym?
Brilliant to have Ebony in the gym. She brings a great energy, a world champion. Great for the TIBBS stable, and Mark TIBBS himself, a great achievement. And Ebony just brings a great energy to the gym, and a great work ethic, and it's brilliant to be around her when she's in camp.
I see yourself, your dad, and the rest of the guys at Wembley for AJ Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte, rather. A few Bosch soldiers. What was it like?
It's brilliant, great event. Brilliant to see it live and see the crowd. 100,000 people there. It was just unbelievable, and just to have that thing where you can say, yeah, I was there when Tyson Fury beat Dillian Whyte at Wembley Stadium.
Do you get a little buzz knowing that you've been in the gym sparring Tyson Fury, the heavyweight champion of the world?
Just pinch yourself sometimes. Even if I retired tomorrow, I could go and tell my kids and my grandkids that I've been in the ring with Tyson. I've done a few rounds with him, you know. Probably won't believe me, but I've done it, and it's a great thing. Like that's what motivates me to keep going, because I want to be one day, if I'm good enough to get to that level, 6, 7, 8 years time. Who knows where I'll be, but that's where you want to aspire to be to, like the top boys like that.
There was that video a few months ago as well where I think it was an audience with Tyson Fury, and someone asked Tyson about yourself, and he seemed to rate you, so that's another pinch yourself moment.
Yeah, he said some brilliant things about me, and he doesn't have to. He messages my dad sometimes as well, talking about his weight loss journey, so he's inspiring my dad as well. He inspires all different people. It's not just boxing, he transcends boxing. He's an icon to people up and down the country now because of what he's gone through, how nice he is as a person, how down to earth. He's just a normal bloke, got a normal family, and that's what people want to see, because we don't want to see all this fake stuff. We want to see people who are real, and Tyson Fury is as real as it gets.
And tactically, when it comes to Dillian Whyte, we know your trainer Mark TIBBS has worked with Dillian Whyte for a long time in the past, and it's that heavyweight tactics. What did you make of it coming out of Southpaw, kind of a bit of a scrappy first 4 or 5 rounds?
I don't think he should have come out Southpaw, because it just didn't make any sense. Maybe he's trying to be too clever and do that, but we know what Dillian Whyte is. He's ferocious, he's got a great left hook, he's physical, he's strong, and he's got a heart. He's got a massive heart. So I think he should have took it to him. It's very easy to say this. I just said this to Oscar. It's very easy to say you can take it to someone. It's very hard to do it and implement it, but the physical, when he was getting physical and roughing him up, that's what he had to do as often as he could. Whether he couldn't do it because Fury weren't allowing him to, that's probably it, because let's face it, Tyson's the best of our era, and there's no shame in getting beat by someone like Tyson, because he'd challenge anyone in any era, in my opinion.
Did Mark have anything to say about Dillian Whyte's performance? Because we know he was so close to him for a long time up in Loughborough.
Yeah, he was saying the same as me. The physical nature of Dillian Whyte, his strength, he should have used that as much as he can. He also agreed, don't come out Southpaw. Why come out Southpaw? Just stick it on Tyson Fury. Again, very easy to say, just stick it on him, because he can move, he can punch, he can box. So, but I think if he had Mark in his corner, it would have been a bit more of a go at it, I think.
Brilliant. And finally, Johnny, stablemate John Hedges out this weekend. How's he looked in the gym, and does the business again?
Yeah, he does. I think he does. He trains hard, he trains diligently. He's got a great trainer in Mark TIBBS, and listen, it's up to John now. All the hard work's done, and hopefully he gets the job done, so good luck.
Brilliant. I know you've got a White Snake concert tonight, so I'll let you go.
Go again. Bosh.
Bosh. Thanks very much, John. Cheers, mate. Lovely. Cheers, mate.